My name is Jillian, and I'm host of the Blogger Genius podcast. Before we get into today's interview, let me ask you a question. Are you wishing you could sell digital products like digital downloads or workshops, memberships, coaching, mini courses, but you don't know where to start? And are you tired of complicated tech and spending way too much money on monthly subscriptions? Well, you need a tool that makes all of this simple, and the answer is MiloTreeCart. So this is the tool we built for non-techies who want to tap into a new income stream. With MiloTreeCart, you get fill-in-the-blank sales pages, checkout pages, a sales dashboard, upsells, and support from people who seriously care. And right now, for a limited time, we are selling MiloTreeCart for a lifetime deal of $349. Pay once or in 3 easy installments and enjoy it forever. Hit pause right now. Head to MiloTree.com. We offer a 30-day no questions asked money back guarantee, so there is no risk. And if you buy before the end of August, as a bonus, I'm offering a 1-hour free coaching call with you, which I usually charge $300 for, to make sure you are set up for digital product success. Again, head to MiloTree.com to sign up.
Welcome to the Blogger Genius podcast, brought to you by MiloTree. Here's your host, Jillian Leslie.
Welcome back to the Blogger Genius podcast. I'm your host, Jillian Leslie, and today I'm unpacking everything you need to know about hosting your own paid workshop. You know I like to share where people are having success with digital products. And I want to say, I have been so impressed with our MiloTreeCart customers who are hosting their first paid workshops. They are making hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Now, I know paid workshops seem hard because there's so many moving parts, but today I'm going to talk about how to select your topic, the tech you need, how to sell your workshop effectively, how to run it, and what to do afterwards. And I think when we get to the end, you're going to say, hey, that is something I could do. Now, before I launch in though, I want to talk about what the benefits are to hosting a paid workshop. And remember, if you have an audience and you are not selling to them, a paid workshop is one of the simplest ways to get started. So why are they so wonderful? Well, one, they are actually easy to set up. It is only, I recommend, an hour on Zoom, period. We'll get into this. Two, it is a great way to give people a concrete win. If you can do that, you are on the road to success, because these people will buy your next product and your product after that and your product after that. Three, you do not have to show up and be perfect. In fact, it's better if you're not. Let it be real. Let it be fun. Let people get to know you. Four, a paid workshop is a simple way to test your ideas. Are you onto something? Are you selling something people want? Five, a paid workshop is a great way to build your authority because, again, you're showing up as a real person with knowledge, a willingness to help. And in the world of AI, I think now we are craving human-centered products more than ever. Okay? Six, you get to create an asset because you're going to record this workshop that you can keep reselling and reselling. So this is like a mini course, only without all of the overhead. In fact, certain MiloTree customers have done 3 paid workshops and then bundled the recordings together as a mini course. And 7, by showing up in real time with people in your niche, you get to hear what they're struggling with and figure out what else these people need from you. And it's a great way to come up with new product ideas. So now let's dig in. The cornerstone of your success with your paid workshop is finding the right topic. And here is my secret. I recommend you teach something smaller than you think. Whenever I'm brainstorming with somebody about a workshop idea, oh my God, they have so much they want to jam into 1 hour. But it needs to be concrete, specific, and again, give your audience a win. So therefore, really, I always say pare it down, be really clear in the way you teach it, but teach less, not more. Now, how do you ensure that the topic is something people will pay for? Well, you'll want to tap into one of the 6 purchasing triggers that I talk about. So when you're coming up with a topic for your workshop, ask yourself, could this topic, 1, make my attendees money? 2, save them money. 3, save them time. 4, move them toward happiness. 5, move them away from pain. Or 6, raise their social status. So aligning your workshop with these triggers ensures that the topic resonates with your audience and offers them genuine value. And this moves it from a nice to have to a must have. So let's now talk about the tech tools you need to set up a workshop. Well, to make your workshop a success, you need 3 pieces of technology: Zoom, a payment tool like MiloTreeCart, and an email service provider. That's it. Now, the reason you need Zoom is because everybody knows Zoom, and that's where you're going to host the workshop. Next, you need a way to collect money, a payment tool. You can use any sort of payment tool like PayPal or SendOwl, but personally, I think MiloTreeCart is the best. With MiloTreeCart, you can sell any sort of digital product. You get checkout pages, unlimited fill-in-the-blank sales pages that take about 10 minutes to complete. You get a dashboard to run your business, unbelievable customer support, and over 100 marketing templates, checklists, and guides. The next thing you need is an email service provider. Hopefully you've got one. So these are services like MailChimp or MailerLite or Flowdesk or ConvertKit. And this is what you'll use to manage communication with your attendees. And that's it. So it's Zoom, MiloTreeCart, and an email service provider. Now I'm going to say this, selling is a muscle. So the more you work it, the better you get at it. And I'm going to say, please oversell your workshop. So email your list, share it on social media, reach out one-on-one to people you know, people who would benefit from this. Also, go where your people are, like Facebook groups or DMs on Instagram. And please know, if you are feeling salesy, you're on the right track. I think we don't sell enough because we don't believe in the value we can provide. So if you believe in the value of your workshop, you will sell it with ease. Just as an aside, I have a coach named Dennis, and I was selling through email and like sending lots and lots of emails, and someone responded and said, "Stop spamming me." And I got so shamed and I felt so sad. And I told this story to Dennis, and he laughed at me and said, "I want you to get 100 more emails like that. Then I know you're doing enough." Now, still, I feel bad when I get those kinds of emails, but I get Dennis's point, so I wanted to share that story with you. I don't think we have to worry about being too salesy. I think we have to worry about not getting our message out enough. Now let's talk about the structure of your paid workshop. So again, as I said, you're going to teach less than you think because you only have an hour, which will go by super fast. And I always recommend you keep it exactly to an hour. Do not waste people's time. You'll want to start and maybe in the first 5 minutes, introduce yourself, maybe do something where the people at the workshop introduce themselves as well. You're going to outline the problem that you are solving with the workshop. And I recommend you just teach 3 different points. So you spend 15 minutes on each of these 3 points. You leave the last 15 minutes for Q&A to foster engagement and set yourself up as an expert. And the more you can make your workshop feel human-centric, using people's names, asking your attendees questions, creating engagement, the better. This is why they are showing up live with you. Now, after the workshop, you're going to email your attendees a link to the video recording because not everybody will be able to show up live. You're going to thank everybody for coming. If you offer any sort of PDF checklist or homework or whatever, send it along and offer your next product to them at a discount. Maybe it's a special coaching session, a membership, an ebook, another workshop. But the goal is to have your next offer ready to go, because if you deliver, if your attendees feel like they've achieved something from your workshop, they will buy from you again and again. And this is how you build your digital product empire. Remember now, you've got this recording. That is an asset that you can start selling. Plus, you could take the recording and turn it into an ebook. And if you feel like there's more to teach, think about taking this topic and turning it into a membership, because that's where the gold is. So let's say you go out into the world and you sell your workshop, but only 2 people purchase. The question is, should you still do it? I say absolutely yes, for a couple reasons. One, you're going to do it. You're going to learn. You're going to figure out what works and what doesn't. It's like a dress rehearsal. 2, you've got the asset, the recording that you can then sell. And hopefully you're going to love on those 2 people that show up live for you. You're going to turn them into raving fans. These are the people who will give you testimonials. These are the people who will tell their friends about you. These are the people you can run new product ideas by. Make these your 2 most valuable customers. One topic I want to talk about is how to use AI to help you create your workshop. So first, you can use AI to help you ideate on your topic. You can also use AI to help you come up with what concrete win you can offer. And 3, have ChatGPT outline your entire presentation. One question I get asked a lot is, how should I think about pricing my workshop? I have seen people price their workshops anywhere from $10 to $99. There really is no specific answer to this. A lot of it depends on your niche, and a lot of it is trial and error. What I recommend is experimenting. So maybe you initially offer it at an early bird price. And with MiloTreeCart, for example, you can offer coupon codes, discounts. So you might offer it at one price, then raise it back up for your normal people, and then maybe even add a coupon code. So I would say play around with it. Another thing to think about is, what kind of value are people going to get by coming to your workshop? So if, for example, your workshop is on how people can save money, and maybe based on what you're teaching, on average, they would save $100. I might price my workshop at $40 because they will net $60 by coming. Think about the value of what you're offering and price accordingly, and be willing to offer it at different price points. So to wrap this up, I want to say that hosting a paid workshop has never been simpler. With tools like Zoom, MiloTreeCart, ChatGPT, an email service, you can set this up in a couple of hours. And I'm looking at our customers and they're killing it. I wanted to share a couple of real life examples of the kinds of workshops people are hosting and having success with. So a crafter just recently hosted a Christmas in July wreath making workshop. She gave people a list of supplies beforehand. They showed up together. She showed them step by step how to create this wreath. There's the win for them, and she made $1,800. A gluten-free sourdough baker just hosted 2 paid workshops, one on teaching an easy gluten-free sourdough bread, and the other how to create gluten-free sourdough starter, and she's making close to $500 per workshop. And a social media manager who teaches small business owners how to use social media led a workshop teaching them how to set up their bios on Instagram. She made $1,100 and they left with optimized Instagram bios. Notice how simple all of these examples are. They are doable, and that's why they're successful. And by the way, we are selling MiloTreeCart for a limited time, lifetime deal of $349. All of these people were able to pay for MiloTreeCart and make additional money all from their first workshops. And now they own it forever. They can just use it and sell whatever they want. This is something to keep in mind. If there's one thing I talk about, it's perfection and how we become slaves to it. And I say doing a paid workshop will help you kind of start to break that. I am a big believer in B- work, which is both above average and doable. So it doesn't matter if the topic you're thinking of teaching in your workshop is on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube. What is different is you are unique, you're showing up live, and you're being there for others. Do not underestimate the power of that. So this, by the way, is how you compete against AI. This is how you protect yourself from the algorithms. This is how you build a successful online business. So the reason we created MiloTreeCart was to help you make money fast and easy. And people keep asking me how we at MiloTreeCart are going to make money since we're currently selling it for a lifetime deal and all future features will be grandfathered in. Well, I want you to know that this is temporary. This is for our founding members to reward them for signing up, for trusting us, for working with us. And soon we'll be going to a regular subscription model. So if you're ready to go on this journey to tap into a new income stream by selling your knowledge as digital products to your audience, I think this would be a great time to sign up. Plus, if you join before the end of August, I'll get on an hour-long coaching onboarding call with you to make sure you are set up for success. Okay, so now that I've given you the whole overview of how to set up a paid workshop, if you are inspired to do this, we have a 12-day launch calendar that comes with your MiloTreeCart account where you will get a checklist of all the things you need to do to set this up with all of the sales emails you need, the reminder emails, social media, Canva templates. I even have a checklist for Zoom settings. I hope you see our goal is to have your back. So if you're interested, head to milotree.com and you can learn more. Also, if you have a topic for a paid workshop you want to run by me, just email me at jillian@milotree.com and I'll give you my feedback. And I will see you here again next week.